Hey everybody, Maddie here with Altcoin Buzz, TGIF, and happy Friday. Hope you're having a great one. We're going to be taking a look at all kinds of altcoins today. At the time of this recording, the market is kind of flat in these last 24 hours, but it's, at least in my opinion, it's that kind of flat where there's pressure building and bubbling under the surface. And in fact, if we take a look at these last 24 hours, we do have a couple of our picks in particular. Harmony leading the pack in the top 100, up 47.9% on the day, now at 11 cents. Honorable mention here goes to STMX. They have been absolutely soaring lately. We continue to believe in this project, now over 5 cents. That's up 35% on the day. So we're going to be taking a look at all this. We're going to be discussing at the end of this video, in a sponsored portion of the video, a new project known as GeoDB. They're basically like an alternative to Facebook and Google for people that may want to sell their behavioral data anonymously, which is a cool idea if you do so voluntarily, and for people that would also like to sell their personal data and make money from it. So we'll be discussing that in the last part of this video, but in the meantime, we'll be talking about Injective protocol, Crypto.com. We're talking Chainlink. Chainlink from multiple perspectives is in the news. We'll be discussing Paid Network and Chiliz, as well as Grayscale's latest figures, which are very, very impressive. Guys, if you like this kind of content, Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and altcoins, of course, be sure to like and subscribe to Altcoin Buzz. We begin on this Friday with news out of Injective protocol at Injective Labs. We're excited to be integrating with Cartesi project to enable mainstream developer adoption. And with this collaboration, Injective Labs will unlock tremendous smart contract capabilities offered by the highly interoperable and flexible Injective chain. So not only Injective, but another one of our favorites, really, Cartesi, is involved in this new partnership, this new collaboration. You can go back, by the way, guys, and check out Leia's interview with the head of the Cartesi project. You can also read about this development here on blog.injectiveprotocol.com. Very cool. More Crypto.com news, as if that were even possible. At Crypto.com here on Twitter from earlier today, we're committed to keeping our users' funds safe. We're proud to partner with leading blockchain analysis company at Chainalysis to reinforce the security of the Crypto.org chain network with key compliance and risk management software. You can read about those details if you so choose further here on blog.crypto.com. But this, in addition to yesterday's news, their partnership, Crypto.com's, that is, partnership with Visa and their credit card infrastructure, in addition to the token burn, in addition to the upcoming mainnet, in addition to the F1, the Aston Martin partnership marketing campaign. In addition, by the way, to 10 million plus users and growing. Crypto.com. Check out our recent price analysis video if you've not already. But I sense big things for this project and for the CRO token, not only in 2021, but relatively soon, if I'm going to be honest. That's not financial advice, but that's just kind of my gut instinct at the moment. As always, guys, check out the link in the comments and the description below if you want to get your hands on an MCOcrypto.com Visa card. The best in the game, in my opinion. I own the Royal Indigo Blue, and it has really improved my crypto game. If you want to get your hands on one and you're in one of the eligible countries, use our sign-up link. You'll get $25 loaded on as a bonus for free by using our code, which is very simply AB. Shouldn't be too hard to remember. Altcoin Buzz, AB. PlasmaPay and Plasma.Finance in the news here. This is from a couple days ago. Somehow it slipped through the cracks because it is a deluge. Every day it's an inundation of news, guys, believe me. And we still cut like 80-90% of it. Plasma.Finance times into the block. We are excited to announce a new initiative alongside crypto intelligence firm Into the Block to offer the following: visual data tools, in-depth trading signals, customizable indicators, and more. You can read more about that here on the link that is provided. Moving right along, Clover at Clover.Finance. They're excited to announce an official integration with Graph protocol, allowing the developer community to immediately start using Graph-supported EVM-compatible substrate-based chain within the Polkadot ecosystem. A lot of important names and buzzwords there in that tweet, but that's great news. Read about it with the link that is provided. OIN, O-I-N Finance, at Finance OIN on Twitter. They're excited to announce that OIN will be integrating Chainlink for securing minting and liquidation process for the whole OIN ecosystem. Together, we're going to change DeFi, decentralized finance. More on that is available on medium.com. But like I said, there's more news than we could ever possibly hope to present, and that is especially the case with Chainlink. Here's just, a sampling of what's happening just today. So this is from Chainlink's Twitter feed here. Luxury watch data provider Watch Signals.com has officially launched a Chainlink node on mainnet to bring global price benchmarks on chain, which enables the creation of innovative DeFi products like tokenized luxury watches and exotic derivatives markets. Fancy. They're also excited to award a community grant to ProtoFire for launching a new Chainlink testnet faucet, thus enabling developers on EVM-compatible chains like Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, and XDAI to easily test their chain-linked smart contracts before deploying to mainnet. And both of those updates, just back to back, those are from today alone. If you're interested in our official price prediction video on Chainlink that was released earlier today, spoiler alert, we think that Chainlink's price is going to go up, and for various reasons that we won't get into here, but similar to Ethereum's reasons, wink wink, the price of Chainlink has kind of been underperforming. Now that's good news. For me to say those words, the price has been underperforming, that makes it sound like a dud, that makes it sound like a loser. Quite the opposite. You have to have a contrarian mentality when you're investing. Not that this is financial advice, but if you think about that, if you have a star project, you have a gem of a project as you do in Chainlink, and I'm telling you, they're underinvesting, the pressure's building, a move is coming, hey, that's your opportunity to capitalize. Not financial advice, but that is certainly my point of view. Contentos in the news here at Contentos.io from earlier today. COSers. A major part of our plans to benefit our community is our ultimate goal of burning up to 5 billion COS tokens, or about 50% of our total circulating token supply. Kind of following in the footsteps here of Crypto.com that just burned 70%, or I should say are in the process of burning 70% of their supply. 50%. That's a big deal, although that is just circulating supply. 50% of our circulating token supply, still a big deal. Read our Medium article, I guess, on how you can join us if you're interested in joining. Check it out here on medium.com. Join Contentos in our ultimate goal of burning 5 billion COS tokens. So I guess just some quick mental math. It seems like the total circulating supply right now is 10 billion. That's a big move, certainly. Let's see how the price reacts. OpenSea here, they've raised $23 million to scale the largest marketplace for NFTs. Mentioning this because NFTs, non-fungible tokens, of course, are very important, but I don't really want to dive into that. However, if that is your jam, check this out. $23 million, that's huge. We'll link to this in the description below. Let's move right along, though, and discuss Paid Network. They're excited to announce that they're launching another Tier 1 Projects IDO, initial DEX offering on Ignition. Give a big welcome to Blindboxes.io, the first gamified curation platform and accelerator for NFTs, non-fungible tokens. The whitelisting is now open. It closes in 3 days from the time of this recording, the 22nd of March, and the IDO is happening on the 26th of March, 1 week from today as I record this video. If you're interested, you want to learn more about it, you want to participate, check out paidnetwork.medium.com. Blindbox is launching soon on Ignition. And there's no shortage of NFT news. We talked about Injective a little bit earlier, but while we're on the subject of NFTs now, let's link back to Injective Protocol because they're partnering Superfarm to launch exclusive NFT non-fungible token drops and farming. I am sick of NFTs personally, but I realize that there's an appetite for them right now. I just hope it doesn't turn into a bubble. That's all I'm saying. You guys can read more about this here. Superfarm at Superfarm DAO. This from a couple days ago. We're pleased to announce a partnership with Injective Labs to launch exclusive NFT drops and farming on the Superfarm platform. These NFTs will come with these a chance, maybe with these NFTs will come a chance to receive additional airdrops on Injective's Equinox staking testnet. I don't mean to knock NFTs, guys. I just don't like that high-end artsy fartsy component of it where, you have these JPEGs that are being priced at tens of millions of dollars. That part of it kind of perturbs me a little bit. Chiliz is in the news, one of our favorites. I can't think of another channel that championed Chiliz as early, as frequently, as adamantly, as enthusiastically as we did over at Altcoin Buzz, like since the time that they were below a penny, just exploding exponentially and really only just getting started, in my opinion. I think there is so much more room to grow within the world of sports tokenization. At Chiliz here. In retrospect, it was inevitable. Hello, Premier League. Welcome, Manchester City, CHC. Now, I'm not a big football fan. I'm not a big sports fan for the most part. I used to be much more into sports, and I no longer have the time or the desire. But hey, I know for certain there are a lot of football fans out there. Power to you. This is a big deal, and Chiliz is cornering the market of, again, fandom meeting cryptocurrency, meeting tokenization. That's a big deal. You can read more about it here on dailymail.co.uk if you are indeed a fan. Man City join European giants PSG, which I think is Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, and Juventus in launching their own tradable digital fan tokens, giving supporters the chance to win VIP rewards and have their say in decisions. Now, this isn't an article on altcoinbuzz.io or Cointelegraph or Coindesk or Bitcoin News, whatever. It's an article on dailymail.co.uk. And that's the whole, strategy. That's the whole pragmatic appeal of Chiliz, is they're taking this blockchain tech, this tokenization model, and they're mainstreaming it through a medium that is already wildly popular, sports, right? And fan associations, communities within those sports worlds across those leagues. So dailymail.co.uk covering this. I think that's pretty telling, just personally speaking. All right, just to sum up before we launch into an examination of the GeoDB project, I want to highlight Grayscale here. This, not quite from 24 hours ago, but from yesterday, their net assets under management now above $45 billion. 45 billion. Just recently I was covering Grayscale. It feels like weeks ago, probably months ago, but still recently. And they were below $10 billion. It's crazy. And they were at about, $2-3 billion a year ago. Tell me what other industry across all of finance, forget finance, go beyond finance. Tell me what other global industry Grayscale could have entrenched themselves in and achieved similar success to cryptocurrency. It doesn't exist. This is the only space in which they can operate with this level of success. And, you and I pretty much with relative certainty are not going to reach $45 billion in assets under management. But, we can reach a fraction of that. We can achieve life-changing wealth. We can secure our retirements. We can live very, very well by effectively following the same model. So kudos to Grayscale. That's an unbelievable figure. See you at 50 billion. That's all I really have to say. Anthony Pompliano here congratulating them as well. They've crossed 45 billion AUM. They are now one of the largest asset managers in the world. All right, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. In this last sponsored part of the video, we're looking at GeoDB, which has a very unique value offering. So they're a decentralized peer-to-peer big data sharing ecosystem as per the website here. Big data is a market that right now is very inefficient. That's their argument. And GeoDB is aiming to solve this by using blockchain tech to democratize the big data market and bring together data providers and data buyers in a more efficient manner. So right now, the big data market is growing exponentially. You've likely heard the expression that big data is the new oil. Well, GeoDB is looking to tap into this in a big way. It's currently been quietly building and preparing for the last couple years, but it's now ready to push forward toward massive new upside in 2021. The idea here is that end users can share their personal anonymous data through a variety of connected apps and partnerships, and in return they receive rewards in the form of GEO, that's GEO cryptocurrency tokens, which of course can be freely traded. And this data is then validated, aggregated, and made available for buyers to purchase via a data marketplace. GeoDB has also recently announced Odin, which is its decentralized system designed to build an open data oracle network. And this is going to allow many other data providers as well as buyers to freely connect to the network and enable scripts as well as contracts to be developed and used for frequent data requests. So what is it about this project that's kind of catching our eye right now? Well, likely, you haven't heard of it because we just recently heard of it ourselves. In that sense, it's very much under the radar. It's undiscovered, which is important in the cryptocurrency space, but particularly the altcoin space. That, although by no means guaranteed, allows for that potential of 10 times, 100 times potential upside. By no means guaranteed, but at least it's something to analyze. Again, data is the new oil, and if this is indeed a low-cap coin, now we have to determine whether or not it's a gem. So here's a little bit of the backstory. For 3 years, the company has been in existence. It's been registered in London and has completed 3 highly successful crowdfunding rounds with more than £6 million raised from over 2,000 retail investors. With a highly experienced team of over 30 individuals, 30 staff, and a significant amount of planning activity and preparations already completed and underway, GeoDB is now ready to move into the next phase of implementation with more products, apps, partnerships, and listings on more exchanges. Specifically, the Geocache app was the first app to be developed to prove the concept, and it already has currently over 250,000 users already, by the way, earning rewards all over the world for sharing their data, again, voluntarily. And this data is primarily their location data. The app is straightforward to use. All you have to do is install it, allow it to run in the background, and earn rewards passively. Other apps are also due for launch very soon, including Volta, which is kind of like a health and running fitness app, as well as GeoScan, which generates rewards for sharing images of shopping receipts. And GeoScan will be launching in France this month, where the team already has buyers lined up for that data which will be generated. Right now, the GEO token, that's GEO, already trades on a number of exchanges, including Bitforex and Uniswap, with more exchanges that are going to be announced very soon. Liquidity and yield farming is already available via Uniswap and through GeoDB's own Geyser, where users can deposit their LP tokens and earn bonus GEO tokens at an attractive APY. This has proved to be a desirable option for holders of GEO tokens already. And now here's what's really exciting. GEO has been recently implemented on Binance Smart Chain, which totally opens up further possibilities and really totally circumvents the issue of high gas fees that unfortunately we're currently seeing on the Ethereum network. The Binance Smart Chain solves that for GEO. New liquidity pools will also be launched on PancakeSwap in order to take advantage of this. Right now, the easiest way to acquire GeoDB, the token GEO, is via Uniswap. You can also acquire it on Bitforex, but again, importantly, there are going to be some announcements very soon in which more prominent exchanges will be listed as collaborators. There are also a couple of collaborations worth mentioning. Ocean Protocol. So GeoDB will use Ocean Protocol technology within its marketplace to add the necessary elements of automated data exchange deals. And at the same time, GeoDB will open up the generated data to all the marketplaces built on Ocean Protocol. And Chainlink, always forming partnerships, always in the news. We talked about them even earlier in this video. GeoDB has launched its Chainlink node to allow data shared within the GeoDB ecosystem to be made available directly on various blockchains to then be consumed by smart contract applications. Never financial advice, guys, but if you believe in the trajectory of this project, you may want to know that the market cap of GeoDB is currently quite low, around $10 million. This is undervalued in the opinion of the team, and they feel that it's primed to increase upon the launch of this entire ecosystem that they're developing and the increased visibility of the value added. Let us know what you guys think about this project in the comments below. All right, well, that about does it for this Friday's video, everybody. TGIF once again. The news never stops, so do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels. Keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications, of course, if you enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, guys. If you choose to invest, have a great tail end to your week, a great start to your weekend. Stay safe. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.